Hello everybody, and welcome back to the second episode of GradeEmAll, the YouTube series where we rip a pack of cards, assess any damage, send them in for grading, and reveal the grades all in the same video. Today I have a little bit of a different format, a little bit of a backstory. I was out at my local card shop trying to find a new pack of cards to rip for the second episode. I was there with my fiance, and we were just kind of looking around, saw a pack that looked interesting. She kind of agreed that it looked like it'd be a good one to grab. Well, went to pay for it, gave the guy my credit card before I really saw the price, and ended up purchasing almost a $270 pack of cards. So, I went through the effort of opening this already, so I do know the grades, but I felt due to the price that it was kind of interesting to go ahead, rip it, and see what I had with my fiance. That being said, I do want to send these in for grading, see what we got, so I wanted to share them with everybody here today. Feel free to leave any comments, any questions that you may have, but let's go ahead and get into it. If anybody has a guess as to what the pack may be, go ahead and leave it below. So without further ado, the pack in question is a 2022 NFL Spectra pack by Panini. So let's go ahead and get into it. The very first card is a base card. Look, it is Wes Welker of the Patriots. There's a little smudge up here just for me opening it. I will go ahead and clean that off before sending it in. But in this case, it does not look like there's any damage to any of the lines. There might be a little bit of a pit right there, but it could just be the card. It might just be looking a little bit different there. But I do not see any scratches, any print lines, no big smudges, indents, nothing like that. On the back, this is card number 116. Again, no big divots, no big issues, nothing like that. So Wes Welker for the Patriots. The next card in question is a Trayvon Walker of the Jaguars. This is a rookie card. Once again, you can see there does not appear to be any lines or any issues during printing. There's a couple spots in here. It's hard to tell if it's the card or if it's an indent or divot. But as for all the chrome etching, all the lines, everything actually looks really solid. There is a spot right here and right here. Not sure if the camera will pick it up. It looks like it could be a couple dents. So we'll see if we get knocked on that one on the grade. This card is also number 51 of 75, card number 156. Looks like there could be a little bit of something right there. I'm going to try to get that off before I send it in. Just make sure I have any fingerprints off. There is also one little spot right down here next to the NFLPA letters. So I'll see if that comes off as well, or if that is indeed an indent on the card. All right, the next card is a patch card. This is a Josh Allen for the Buffalo Bills, a Catalyst patch memorabilia card. Again, I don't see anything really deep or really concerning right on the surface. All of the etching looks good. Same kind of similar dimples here or there that could just be part of the card, part of the look of it, or it could possibly be an issue with the card. There is a spot right next to the football that looks darker than maybe it should, but it is a very beautiful looking card. I really like all the blue that got put into it. So here you can see this card is number 1 of 60 with card number KAT-JAL. Just a little bit of dust on this. I don't actually see any divots. There's a very slight smudge right there that I'll take care of on the cleaning before sending it in. The only issue that I may see is right here. The shine on the white looks a little bit more aggressive than other spots. So maybe that is some sort of damage on the card. We shall see, but again, number 1 of 60 with a nice matching blue patch. And the last card in the set is a Radiant rookie, Breece Hall of the Jets. This is a rookie patch autograph. I believe it is mirror green. Let's take a look. Obviously, we have a matching color of jersey to the card, which is always nice. And on this one, I don't see any indents. That piece right there is obviously a piece of the pants. There are some lines right here that could be print lines that we may want to keep our eye on. And possibly one spot down here where the green just isn't fully inside the corner of the triangle. So we will see how that comes back. It is card number RAD-BHA, and this is number 10 of 35. Again, on the back side, I don't see a whole lot of anything just staring right back at me. I think this one might be pretty good. There is a little spot right there. If you can see it, there's an etch right there on the corner. I'm going to take a guess that might drop the grade down, at least from a 10 to a 9, so we shall see. But again, number 10 of 35, serial numbered, rookie patch autograph for Breece Hall from the New York Jets. I'll go ahead and get these cleaned up. I will get them sent into PSA, and we'll be back to reveal the grades as soon as I get them back. Hello everybody and welcome back. We got our big shipment of the first few rips of our PSA order back. Today we are going to be reviewing the grades on the Spectra pack that I had. I just wanted to make a couple points at the beginning. A little bit on my part. The first couple episodes of the series here, I'm still kind of working out the camera, the microphone, things of that nature. So as I was reviewing it, I did notice that there was a bit of shakiness, a little bit of blurriness. I'm doing my best to work with the camera, get that taken out. So hopefully that will improve over time. Just kind of wanted to point that out, right at the beginning here. Also, I misspoke on the first one. I made a comment about already knowing what the grades were because I had ripped this pack already. What I meant to say there was I knew what cards were coming out of the pack. I have not looked at the grades yet. So these are brand new grades that we get to check out together. I've brought this up on the first episode, but generally speaking, when I get my PSA order back, I take the cards out and I take them out upside down, just like you're seeing here, so I don't get to see what they are. One of the reasons why I mention how many cards are in the pack is so when I rewatch the video, not only do I have the PSA invoice, but I also kind of know exactly how many cards to grab. I can put them on the backside and then put them in order so we can reveal the grades correctly. So with all that information aside, let's go ahead and get into it. Our very first card of our rip was Wes Welker. Let's see what we got for a grade. And we got a 9. All right. Not too terribly bad starting off with. One thing that I did not point out on the first video is I'm also taking a look at the label itself just to make certain that everything does match up. All the numbers, card number, player, what have you are all correct. Okay, so let's get into the next 3 cards here, kind of a couple bigger cards. This one was the Trayvon Walker, numbered to 75. Let's reveal the grade. We got a 10. All right, that is awesome. With this being such a higher end pack of cards, it is nice to see some 10s come out of that, so absolutely fantastic there. One other interesting piece on this that I plan to do when the full video is together, even before I publish it, is I want to go back and actually monitor the errors or the issues that I picked out on the cards themselves to kind of right size myself with things that PSA is looking for versus things that, maybe might not be such a big deal on the grade itself. All right, third card in the list. One more correction here. I believe I said the card number on this was KAT. It is obviously CAT. It is numbered 260, and it's Josh Allen. So let's go ahead and reveal this grade. All right, we got a 9 on that. Not too terribly bad. I was able to pick out a couple things on this one on the video, so I'm not terribly surprised at a 9 by this. So definitely not a bad grade. And then the biggest card in the list was Breece Hall, numbered to 35. It was mirror green. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. I did pick up some damage on the bottom. And we got an 8. Yep, okay, so this was actually pretty expected. For those of you that, saw on the first one, right around some of the corners down here, I think on the back I picked up a blemish there, so I was kind of expecting this to drop the grade down a little bit. However, got a nice RPA inside of a PSA holder. Just like on episode 1, I think what I'm going to do, even with these cards, is for everybody that subscribes to the channel, likes the video, and then puts a comment down below. I'll put this in the description or in a pinned comment, still kind of figuring out where I'm going to put it. But 7 days from the video release, and there'll be a date in there and a time, I will have a giveaway going on. So for anybody that likes, subscribes, comments, all 3 of those, over the course of 1 week, I will basically randomize that. I'll randomize a card out of this, and you will receive a free card. I'll message you within the comments to get a hold of me personally. That way I can reduce any possibilities of spam bots or something like that incorrectly trying to get a hold of somebody. So it will be directly from the GradeEmAll YouTube channel. I will reply to the comments. You'll have a little bit of time from there to get back to me. Everything will be shipped free of charge. So go ahead, take a look at the video, like, subscribe, comment. Maybe one of these will be yours. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.